What's up, everybody? Skillionaire here. I want to talk to you about a game called Broken Arrow by Slytherin. I'm just going to give you a bit of a first impressions and sort of run through video, show you some gameplay. And the reason I'm making this video is because when I was looking up this cool sounding game, all I could find was people talking me through the customization options, which is amazing. I'll give you a brief run through now. Uh, and also just like 1 hour long streams of them sort of sitting silently watching, I don't know, like just playing the game. Like, explain to me what is going on. And that kind of pissed me off, so I was just like, all right, you know what, I'll just make one myself now that I've got the beta. I managed to get in, and I can show you guys, and you can decide how you feel about it yourself. As you can see, not everything's available. Beta only has the multiplayer, and other modes are locked, but we'll come back to that. So very briefly, because there are other videos that will explain this better than me, I'm just going to show you the level customization. In this game, it's like a real-time strategy game, or maybe real-time tactics. I have heard it called war simulation game, like, so I guess it depends on what you want out of it. So there's two factions: Russia, United States. It's modern military, so it's really everything's really awesome and really specialized. So you got, you know, your Marine Raiders here, you know, I don't know, like mech riflemen. I think if you're, you know, M1A2 Abrams, I think if you're really into your military stuff, you're gonna absolutely love this game. So me, I don't know what these things are, to be completely honest with you. Like, I just said the ones with the names I've heard of, but I don't. Well, I've heard of Bradley's, to be fair. I don't know what. You know, I don't know what this is, for example. But maybe you guys, you know, the M113A3. Oh yeah, I know that, because I do not know that. But it's very cool how it's all real life stuff, which is quite cool in itself, right? So you got Humvee and whatnot. So you got recon units, infantry units, vehicles, support units, helicopters. How cool are helicopters? God damn. Aircraft, and so on. And even if you're like me and you don't know the names of these things, you don't, you know, I don't, you know, maybe you don't know what the F-35B is. I can still learn the names and learn to enjoy the game, right? Like, there's a lot of units and other RTS games maybe you haven't heard of before you start playing. That doesn't mean you can't learn and experience it and enjoy it. By the way, my graphics are on low, so it goes all the way up to ultra and it's down to potato. Like, yeah, they actually call it potato, right? And yeah, so the graphics are low because I was having some frame issues. I don't have the best computer, to be honest. I got like a middle range thing, but I have heard online that the either the game's like god tier graphics or the optimization at the moment is not top tier. But it is the beta, so, and that's the whole point of putting this out, so they can correct these things. So we'll see. I also want to show you Russia a little bit, because you know how I was saying, wait, where are all the units? Why aren't they showing up? Weird. There's meant to be more than they're just loading. Okay. So my point about not knowing those things becomes a little bit more relevant here when you consider that those are the names in English. Now imagine trying to learn the Russian names, right? So it's a little bit tricky, but at least you know, look, they're in infantry, so they're going to be some kind of infantry, and you can see the guns they've got here: AK-12, G-Playable, you know, so PKP looks like some kind of LMG, you know, so you can. They come with a rocket launcher, yeah. So you can see there's a lot of detail and granular detail in this game that at the moment I'm ignoring because I just don't know enough to be able to learn how to use this stuff. But clearly there's a lot of depth to it, right? One last thing, because I want to move on from the stuff. Like I said, there are other videos talking about it in more detail. Is each faction has sub-factions. So you have things like armor brigades, and what were they called? Because I can't see the names coming up here when I click them. Marines Expeditionary and stuff like that. In the beta, they allow you to play only as two of them. And Russia has VDV Brigade and Guard Tank Brigade, I think they said it's called. But there's others, like I think you can pick, like as you can see, there's a picture of the Navy here, and there's Air Force, I think, as well. But there's lots of really awesome stuff. Like you can play as like cool Spetsnaz dudes and stuff. Reminds me of Call of Duty. Anyway, let's go. This might take me a while, so I might cut here. Choose your deck. I don't have any decks, so you're just gonna have to. It looks like I'm on the US team. Yeah, that's something I've noticed too. So this is the kind of stuff that people aren't talking about at the moment. You can't. I don't think you compare with other, like, because they keep it realistic. Everything's sort of realistic, right? So I don't think you can do. There we go. I was much quicker than the last time I tried to find a match. Kept getting kicked. The beta is a bit buggy, guys. By the way, you can't do like one Russia, three USAs, and one Russia. You know, it needs to be all USA or Russia. But then inside that, you get to pick your sub factions. As you can see, I don't have. They call it a deck. You assemble your army before you go in. If you think like, if you ever played something like Warhammer, or I can vote on a map. Nah, someone's already done it. You know, if you think of a game like Warhammer, where you choose your models, and then there's a certain number of points you're allowed, and then you go into the battle with those units. It's like that. So there's so many units to choose from, and you pick, okay, I want one of these helicopters to support, I want these infantry guys, I want these tanks and stuff. So it seems really awesome. But again, this video is about the gameplay. Is this because it's all well and good to have everything really cool, but if the game sucks, what the fuck is the point, right? So this is a map section where people can draw tactics by the looks of it. Most people so far are just drawing funny things. There you go. So things like that. Deployment phase, again, from what I can tell, this is like a way. Oh, sorry. So you have to capture these squares, and that's how you win the game. These locations. All the locations are based on real world places, by the way. Sorry, I missed it in the loading screen. I don't know where this is, but that's pretty cool. I think at the moment they're all in Eastern Europe, but we'll talk about future things in a bit. So as you can see, I've got like 1,000 points to spend. People are deploying. So let me bring up my options here. It took me ages to realize I had to click that first time. I was like, what the hell's going on? So I'm gonna pick okay, let's send some Marines. I don't know, let's pick one space because it's too complicated. Let's try and go to this objective, yeah? I want my Marines to head here into the tree line. What's TRA? I don't know, sorry guys. Again, a lot of guessing here. Maybe you can go read about it online, but that's boring. So oh, that looks like some kind of artillery thing. Let's put that on there, and I can't afford anything else, so let's get maybe a Super Cobra, whatever that is. Sounds cool. I'll have to get some aircraft later when I can afford it. So as you can see, it ticks in 45 minutes until the timer runs out. If it runs out, it's whoever's holding the most objective wins, but I haven't had a game timeout so far, so maybe it's there as a just in case. Your guys are green. You can zoom really far out as well. Your guys are green. Sorry, your guys are blue. Your teammates' guys are some variation of green. That's my helicopter going way faster than everyone else. You can get really zoomed in, which is cool. This guy's Marines running in, or some other infantry. I only know Marines. So it's quite cool. I think if you middle click on them, it kind of follows them or something. You can actually like follow projectiles. Again, I'm still working it out. But yeah, it's really cool to see them all kind of coming in here. But where are my guys? Yeah, they're slowly making their way to the objective. I've got my helicopter here. As you can see, when you get close, like, well, as you can hear, I should say, you can actually, you know, hear the units. I'm not sure if that's loud enough for it to make it into the recording, but it's very cool like that. So if I kind of fly over, I'm worried if I get too close, I'm going to start getting shot up by the enemy. But just for you guys, I'm going to fly in. Let's see what's going on here. So, oh, there's an enemy helicopter. Let's go! Out of range, so you can see there's loads of details. It kind of reminds me a little bit like, you know, like World of Tanks or World of Warships, obviously much faster. And oh man, I got taken out. So there you go, I'm shit at this game. And then they disappear because you don't know where they are anymore. But you can get like scout units to sort of always have them visible and stuff. Man, that guy destroyed me. So you can also, when you're attacking things, you can like choose which guns, like prioritize and stuff. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's a really cool building. Yeah, so like I said, my graphics are low, guys, okay? So your computers are probably much better than mine. You'll do a lot better. Oh, look, he's prioritizing the roads. That's interesting. I wonder if that's because the roads give some kind of speed buff. It must be. I know that the game is quite granular with its terrain as well. All the terrain does something different. Does the Humvee have guys in it? Can I get guys out? I don't know. I didn't make this deck. It's just spawned me in with these dudes. But yeah. What else can I tell you? The beta is available until sometime in February. It's available right now, so go check it out if you're interested to try it yourself. I'm personally really excited about this game because it seems really awesome, even though I don't know. So there you go, I'm capturing it, it's turning blue. Even though I don't know how to play it. Oh, there's some guys bringing helicopters to support me. I'm enjoying it, and I think that's fun. Like, clearly there's a lot of depth to this. You'll probably, you know, there's ways to do this which is way better than me. Oh, okay, so that one's got dudes in. It's got the thing, right? But some of the combat I've experienced so far, man, even if you're a noob or a casual gamer like myself, you can really have fun. So it seems like 3 of the objectives have turned red, as you can see from the top, and 1 of them's blue thanks to me. Come on, team, where you at? Why am I the only one doing anything and I fucking suck? Alright, let's get these guys out. There's all these awesome hotkeys as well that you can see in the main menu. I won't talk to you about stuff like that, but yes, these features are available and it's very cool. Let's put them in here. Whether they're customizable, I don't know, but they all look like they're all really well placed. I don't even want to customize them, you know, because they're already in a perfectly fine spot, but I don't know, maybe you guys like that kind of stuff. So, I said I'll talk about future stuff, didn't I? So, at the moment, it is USA and Russia. Within each faction, there is so much options, right? Because if you think about it, you build your deck, and then you come in, so 2 USAs will not be the same. But also, it's the sub-factions, and there's 5 sub-factions per army. Again, only 2 are in the beta right now. I think it's 5, possibly it's 4. But go and look that stuff up. All that information is already available online. That it's like hiding in the trees. I don't know if this is legit warfare tactics, but it's like, surprise, motherfucker. Let's go. Yeah, so you can, like I said, of course you can play as the Russians as well. If you speak Russian or if you know about the Russian army, it's probably much easier for you to know what the units are. But for me, it's like, yeah, I don't know what these things mean, but I would love to learn them. Oh, and it's really cool when you click on the Russian. I played as Russia already, so when you click on the Russian units, they speak to you in Russian. I know that might sound like, oh, well, who cares, right? But I think it adds to that kind of authentic vibe that the game is going for, which is that. Why the fuck has no one come to take this off me? Shall I go forward? Let's go forward so we can find some dudes. I'll leave that squad in there in the house just in case. So, oh no, they're coming out. Okay, my bad. I thought you had to click a button to make them eject, but I remembered I kept doing this last game. It's not like in games like War Selection where you actually have to click to eject. If you click them and you move them, they'll come out. In fact, I think they should go back and stay there. Yeah. So, when the fact that the Russian troops speak Russian when you click on them, to me, makes it feel more authentic, you know, like it makes you, okay, you don't know what they're saying, but you don't need to know what they're saying, right? They're always saying, you know, all these Americans, I'm not listening to them, they're just saying like, moving out, you know, acknowledged, you know, that kind of stuff, really typical RTS game movements, like, we're taking fire, you know, these sort of things. So, really, I think it just makes you feel more immersed in things, and it's very cool. Future factions. I know maybe if you haven't heard of this game, maybe you're thinking what future factions are coming. They are coming. It's just launching with 2. If the game is successful, which I think it will be, I'm going to try and take this. Wish me luck, boys. I think it will be, but if the game is successful, they'll come out with DLC. They haven't announced what DLC, but they've referenced things like China, India, Britain, which I will be so excited for. Come on, UK! But, you know, and things like this. So, oh fuck, there's dudes in there. So you can like, so when you do this, it starts to like follow them. It's really quite cool. I know I'm not being very tactical here, but I'd rather show you this. Oh, also, guys, infantry, it's not like other RTS games. Don't fuck with infantry, man, because they got like rocket launchers and shit. You think your heavy armor is like gonna save you? It doesn't save you, man. Like, look at this. I'm getting shredded here. I'm losing so many heavy vehicles. I like that they kind of move and rotate their cannons fast. I know a lot of RTS games are based in the past. So, oh, there's get him. Oh, they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. Okay, got him. Okay, cool. Oh, I need more reinforcements. Should we bring some planes in here or something? Oh no! Where am I getting shot from? Shit! Bring in Marines or Riflemen, whatever SROR is, and TOW. I don't know, I seem to be getting like struck from somewhere. Oh, there! You see, oh, that's the other thing about this game. So, 2 things I noticed, maybe because it's modern military. 1, your vehicles are not indestructible. I already mentioned this, but infantry will fucking destroy you if they manage to get a clear shot with their rocket launchers. 2, artillery. God damn! Like, they are firing from so far away. These fucks. Hell yeah. So, you know, don't sleep on artillery, because yeah, you need to like have other dudes artillery in them back or something. I don't know how to win at this game. I'm just enjoying the experience. Let's get some recon guys, maybe that will help. Some cavalry scouts, scout snipers, whatever this thing is. But the thing is, it's going to take them a long time to arrive because they all spawn at the beginning of the map and they make their way over. You can go and intercept them. Helicopters are faster, let's bring them. Yeah! Oh, it's taking damage! Popping flares, I don't know from where. Alright, let's see if I can go get them with the helicopter. Nope. Shit! Oh shit. Why can't that move? Is it broken? I think it's... So I've seen someone in a previous game deploy supplies, and the supplies can like... It's like an aura, and it sort of slowly heals your dudes, like your vehicles and stuff. But I don't know how to do that. I couldn't work it out. I know there's smoke. Let's pop some smoke. Oh, that did not save me. Yeah, like I said, it's potato. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, you can leave pings as well for your boys. So yeah, it's potato graphics. No, sorry, low graphics. This is. But I'm sure there's better ones. Oh, the crew ejected. Yeah, that's just struggling to load the textures, guys. They're not actually little green army men. Although I do think it's a very cool touch that they picked the green army men as the loading thing. I don't know how designing works, but whatever. Yeah, sorry, I got completely side-railed there. So if the game's successful, they will bring out DLC. I have played games from this developer before. They're Warhammer games. 4X games called Gladius. They did a similar thing. They released four factions, and then they've been adding DLC to this day. So they don't give up on games. They keep adding DLC. I know DLC, obviously you have to buy it, so that kind of sucks. But there's no payment once you're in the game, and I personally think it's worth it because you don't have to buy the DLC. If you're already, for example, you only want to play Russia, then you can just play Russia, and you still get to play against the the other factions and things. Oh yeah, so this is what I was trying to show you before. When you're infantry, or maybe other vehicles too, I don't know, it shows you cool things like this, like no line of sight, whatever that thing is. So if I get rid of the machine gun and I only pick this rocket launcher, I think I'm telling them to only use the rocket. So let's see if I can take this T-15 Barber. Oh shit, come back! No, don't go there! No! No shit! Shoot these guys! Come on! Oh, they're too close and they're gonna die. What? Is it? Oh, they're dead. Oh man, that's another thing too. Like, if your infantry are being shot by the tanks and they're out in the open, don't think there's gonna be like, yeah, they get shredded, man. It's not like in RTS games where they kind of like survive for like 10 tank shots. Fucking hell! Yeah, don't stand on the roads. Yeah, okay, I think I'm going to wrap this video up, I think, because it's been going long, and I just wanted to exemplify for you. I think you probably have a good feeling for what this game is like now, because that was my objective here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me, but I think even better than asking me is to go and play. Yeah, so, you know what, last thing I'll say actually, because I was thinking about this recently, it's actually not to do with the game, it's to do with the channel. So I've been thinking about what kind of videos people want to see, and I realized that I don't actually really know. So what I basically do is, if a video has a lot of likes, I'm like, oh, okay, people like this, so maybe I should make more stuff like this. So I'd appreciate if you could leave a like just to show me that you like it, or if you don't like it, then just leave a comment and tell me what you want to see, you know, that kind of thing. I'd really appreciate that. And then, of course, if you subscribe, that would be big love. I appreciate that, because, yeah, I'm getting quite into this making videos thing, and I'm quite enjoying it, so... Anyway, that's enough of that shit. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.